Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Juan Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Ready now is Brian De La Cruz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Miami, the center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Wind up and the 0-1. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chunkers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, John Birdie. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That is third.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
Welcome to the weekend.
As the official charity of Major League Baseball, The Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams, both on
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
That brings in Tommy Edman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And now the first pitch. Edmundo Sosa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, who was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the AB now. Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Down the third baseline. Arenado has it on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The third
Stepping in next, Brian Anderson. First pitch on the way. Yeah. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Demetrius.
Here is Demetrius Lewis, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. We'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Standing in now, Austin Dean. Take a look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And their runners at the corners now. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. So next to hit is Miguel Rojas, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And now pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sosa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Up next, Sandy Leon. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now it'll be Tommy Edman as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A reminder that we've got Cardinals baseball for you all season long here on the show, as you get a look right there at where we'll be in the upcoming 7 days. The next to bat for St. Louis, Edmundo Sosa, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
And from the list of stats you'd never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Chisholm is there, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate now is Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Now at the plate, here is Brian De La Cruz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, John Birdie, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next, it'll be Jesus Aguilar. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Welcome to the stream.
Arenado.
And now pitch on the way. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1 strike to count. The 1-1. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Stepping in now, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Next to hit, Austin Dean. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he misses there, 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires. And now, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Shot to second base and handled for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Next, here is Garrett Cooper, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
And he pops it up. Edman trying to get there. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Dan Wyall 660. Yogi. Computer needs to step its level of competition up. This too easy for Wyall. Welcome back. Welcome back. Weekend Warrior.
Up and the 0-2 pitch. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Herrera has got it, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up.
Yes,
the Cardinals are out in front 1-0. And stepping in, Ivan Herrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Pluto.
First pitch of the AB now. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push
Already.
and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Herrera, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dylan Carlson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Weekend Warrior.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sanchez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo Sosa singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
So now to the plate, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So a three-run blast to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dean is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And now here is Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Brian De La Cruz.
Yes,
he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Yes, sir.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Jesus Luzardo is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 44.
So now into the box is Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Now here's the first offering.
Baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
Demetrius Lewis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash it back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So all in all, they'll have a man aboard after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Stepping up is Austin Dean. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Lewis leads off first with one away. This one's down to third. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, John Birdie, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jesus Aguilar is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Zach Thompson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now into the box, Ivan Herrera. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. And that one yanked just foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners are at first and third with none out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. And that's allowed out number one.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
Next to hit is Harrison Bader, who's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cards forced to settle for one. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Up next from Miami, Jazz Chisholm. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Need to get it. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
Striding forward now is the DH, Demetrius Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. De La Cruz is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 5.
So the next to bat will be Austin Dean. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Cards leave 1 as they're all set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is there, and he has it for the out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup is 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once, and it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Yes, he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. St. Louis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Juan Rodriguez earns win number 4 on the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been